We're going to talk about the question from 3.6 about implicit differentiation, part 2, and the most nominated problem was 63. If you're stuck on other ones, nominate, and I'll look through the nominations again on Friday. And if you don't see one that you nominated going up, maybe you're the only one who got stuck on it, feel free to grab a Zoom appointment on Friday and ask any questions that you have there. So 63 asks, in a much longer way, it just asked, show that the tangents of this curve are parallel where the curve crosses the x-axis. So when we ask where something crosses the x-axis, that just means where y is equal to 0. So that's what we're going to do to find what points we're interested in. And then parallel, that just means that we want to show that the slope is equal, which in this case means that we want to find that y prime for the points are equal. So the first thing I'm going to do is I can either find y prime or I can find these points. I'm going to find the points first because we need them both in order to solve this. I'm going to just do this one first because it's easier. So I want to find x where y is 0. So I can just plug in 0 here. And I end up with x squared is equal to 3. So my x values are plus or minus root 3. Which means that the 2 points I'm interested in where it crosses the x-axis are positive root 3, 0 and negative root 3, 0. So those are the 2 points where this curve crosses the x-axis. Now I want to show that their slopes are the same, which means I want to show that the derivatives are the same at that point. So in order to take this derivative, I'm going to start by using implicit differentiation. So first term, the derivative is just 2x, minus, now this next one is a product rule, so it's the derivative of x, which is 1, times y, which is just y, plus x times the derivative of y, which we'd write as y prime, plus 2y, y prime equals the derivative of 3, which is 0. Sorry, my work got a little close there. So that's the basic form of the derivative. I'm going to simplify it a little bit here. I'm going to say, well, this is 2x minus y minus xy prime plus 2y, y prime equals 0. If I solve for y prime, I'm going to take the 2x minus y term over there, and then I would factor this out and solve. If you want to work on some algebra skills, I recommend that. I also just don't want this video to be 17 minutes long. You should end up with the y prime being y minus 2x over 2y minus x. So again, if you want to check that, do some algebra, it's good for you. Now we want to show that these are the same for these 2 points. So for this first one, I would get 0 minus 2 root 3 over 2 times 0 minus root 3, which the 0 terms disappear, the negatives disappear, the root 3's disappear, so we know that the slope at that point, tangent, is 2. Okay, now the question is this equal to 0 minus 2 times negative root 3 over 2 times 0 minus negative root 3? Absolutely, still is, right? Because the 0 terms, once again, will cancel out. The negatives will cancel out. The root 3's will cancel out. And so since they both have the same slope of 2, that means that they are parallel. So hopefully this was helpful. I recommend doing a little practice with the algebra here if you're not sure about that. And shoot me any questions or set a Zoom call appointment if you are stuck on anything. Talk to you later.